That morning sky in Seoul looked clear, as if celebrating the moment everyone had been waiting for. The clock on the screen showed 9 o'clock Korea Standard Time, marking the second when two long-awaited figures reappeared, RM and V. They stepped out with calm strides, wearing comforting smiles, as if delivering a message. "We're back. We're here for you." At that moment, a crowd of fans had already filled the area, holding their breath at the miracle that only K-pop could create. The moment when their idols return from a hiatus, or perhaps from a period of longing. RM, with his signature composure, immediately picked up the saxophone. The sound of the instrument rang softly yet meaningfully, as if offering a warm greeting for this special day. Meanwhile, V, with his characteristic style and exuberance, danced with a joyful expression, channeling all the pent-up yearning from all this time. The atmosphere around them was filled with an emotion that's hard to put into words. Relief, joy, and happiness blended into one. Fans from various regions, even from outside Korea, had been gathering there since dawn. Some brought light sticks, others wore official merchandise, and some simply stood there crying. They waited minute by minute, hoping to catch even a glimpse of their beloved idols. Security around the area was tight, but management ensured that the situation remained peaceful. Reporters were already in place with cameras, microphones, and notepads in hand. They knew this was a historic moment destined to make headlines on countless news portals. A journalist from a major outlet was even seen wiping away tears, realizing this wasn't just about idols returning, it was about hope that had persisted despite uncertainty. When RM played the saxophone, the mood shifted into something almost ethereal. The soft notes felt like a warm hug to every heart that had missed them. RM chose to play a gentle melody, perhaps one he had written himself during the hiatus. Each note seemed to say, "I'm here. I never went too far." His hands held the saxophone gracefully, his eyes were filled with feeling, and his lips trembled slightly, painting the portrait of a leader who knew how to soothe countless hearts. Many fans were seen wiping tears as they listened to the saxophone's notes. Some closed their eyes, letting themselves be immersed in every sound, allowing their hearts to drown in an inexpressible happiness. Others recorded the moment, determined to capture this rare memory forever. Unlike RM's calm demeanor, V expressed his happiness in his own unique way, through dance. His steps were lively, his movements full of glee, and his smile never left his face. He wasn't just dancing, he was transmitting a positive energy that seemed to infect everyone who watched him. His spontaneous movements made fans cheer, with some calling his name in shaky voices. V's dance symbolized freedom. It felt as though he was saying, "I'm free, I'm happy, and I'm back for you." Warmth radiated from every movement of his body, dispelling the longing that had weighed heavily on fans' hearts all this time. News of their return instantly trended on various platforms. Our editorial team, like many other outlets, knew this was a moment that had to be immortalized. Not just to share the news but to give a voice to the fans who had been so loyal during the wait. We received hundreds of emails, messages, and comments from readers eager to share their joy. One reader wrote, "Seeing RM play the saxophone and V dance made me cry. It felt like reuniting with a long-lost friend." Another said, "I can't tell if this is real or just a dream. They're back, and that's all that matters." Others sent long messages about their own struggles during the hiatus, about how they had remained steadfast despite the lack of updates. Our editorial published a special piece, emphasizing that this wasn't just another stage or just another news story. It was proof that music, togetherness, and fans' love have the power to unite millions of hearts. We wrote that RM's saxophone wasn't just an instrument, it was a bridge for longing. That V's dance wasn't just choreography, it was the outpouring of emotions that had been waiting to be released. Amidst the cheers, there was also a profound sense of emotion. Some fans hugged, crying together, comforting one another. Some had come alone, some with their communities, all sharing the same goal, to welcome them back. When RM's saxophone fell silent, and when V's dance gradually ended, there was a hush that fell for a few seconds, as if everyone was absorbing what they had just witnessed. Then, applause erupted, followed by joyful screams. It was a moment where every feeling, longing, happiness, gratitude, even disbelief that this was actually happening, blended into one. For us in the editorial team, that day became one of the most emotional days in covering K-pop. We knew this wasn't just news about two idols returning, but about the bond between them and their fans, a bond that will never fade. We promised to keep following their stories, to write honestly and with love, so that this tale can be read and remembered by generations to come.